Hey yo, what's up everyone? I'm going to show you my favorite places to visit in GTA 5 in VR. Now, those are places where there's parties and people and just, a cool ambience with some music and stuff. So the first one is very close to Michael's house here. We're just gonna walk through this little alley and hope nobody stabs us. And we're immediately there. This is the house, just here to the left. The doors are going to open, they're not locked. And even this garage door is going to open, which is pretty surprising because it's not our garage. But anyway, in the backyard we have a cool pool party with people, including a topless lady who I have to censor, of course. But yeah, this is a pretty cool little place, very close to Michael's house. It looks like a typical college kid party that you may have seen in movies like American Pie or something. I don't know. In this case, there's no music for some reason, even though people are dancing. But yeah, who cares about the details and the logic behind it all? Let's do a little swim towards the topless lady, and continue to the cooler places. This is just one that's very close to Michael's house I want to show you because I just discovered it recently. In fact, I discovered most of those recently. And they're like little hidden gems. Pretty cool places. Now, I'm speeding this part up because I had to find it by remembering where it was, not by map markers or anything, and my memory is not great. So yeah, it took some searching because I didn't exactly remember where that next place was, but no worries, I'm gonna find it. And if you're wondering why are you running instead of driving, well, the VR mod I'm using has a little bug. If I start driving a car and then exit the car, my gamepad stops working. So I'm not going to enter any cars because otherwise the camera is going to lock. Now here's the second place, and this one is much cooler during the daytime. Obviously there's people during the daytime, but right now there's nobody, but you can still see that it's a pretty cool place. It's like little my ass, like a huge hotel or resort, whatever you want to call it, and it has a nice big pool, but it's not a major place I wanted to show you, just something on the way. Now the next place is right here, and this is my favorite and newest discovery. It's a huge house with a little rock formation and a little bar on this side, and just it's a pretty cool place to visit in VR. I don't know how impressive it is in like you watching it normally on YouTube, but in VR it's pretty immersive. I love the colors, I love the ambience. The house is lit up at night, it's beautiful. There's a lot of NPCs hanging around. There's music from under the rocks where we're gonna go right now to see what's happening. And inside obviously we have a few NPCs. Thankfully nobody's topless, and even there's a boombox and some music this time around, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's a pretty interesting and creative like party place. And yeah, we have the little bar over there, and on the other side we have the little house, which looks pretty cool. I love the colors. I just love nighttime like lights. Nighttime lighting in this game looks so awesome, especially in virtual reality like I'm watching it right now. And yeah, this is a place you definitely have to visit, even if you're not playing in VR. I mean, it's pretty cool. I just recently discovered it. Maybe you knew about it, but I'm guessing most of you didn't. Unless it's related to an online multiplayer, you know, mission or something. It's not the place you're gonna visit normally through normal gameplay. But it's still so good looking and it's so much attention to detail. Now, here's where it is if you wanna visit it yourself. It's still pretty close to Michael's house. Now moving on, everything else I want to show you is close to the beach. Now we're heading to the beach obviously, and I'm still running because I kinda have to. And the next place is right here. Now once again, this is way better looking during the daytime. As you can see, it has a big pool, and like usually there's people lounging around during the day, but even at night, now this beautiful place has a few people just smoking and chilling. Here's where that is, and the pool looks awesome, especially in VR. Like this is an old game now. It's not a new game by any means, and it still looks pretty awesome, that water effect. And yeah, here's a few people enjoying the view. There's not much of a view actually, but yeah, smoking cigarettes and repeating the same dumb NPC line. Yeah, that's a cool place during the day. Now moving on, the next place is a very simple small one, not a major one, but I had to mention it, and it's a beach party. I'm sure most of you have been to something like this. Just a few people hanging around with a boombox and maybe a bonfire, just chilling and talking and drinking beers. That's pretty cool to see, and at night the beach here is always full of NPCs showing up, just spawning immediately with a bonfire and usually a boombox dancing around and repeating a few funny lines, which we're about to hear right now. and wonder who the hell wrote those things and what do they mean, if anything.
Now the landed gentry have changed their mind.
But it's hard for me to
Because they're afraid of the Hollywood fashionistas who are now moving in, so they all bought summer homes
Whatever,
in the mountains.
dude.
Blah, blah, blah.
That movie was such an epic fail. I cannot believe I went to go see it.
I've heard that. Suji gave me some extra breast milk from her pump. But Dara drank it by mistake.
I hear ya.
More and more doctors have said that we need breast milk into our 30s.
True that.
Now we're walking in the direction of my favorite place to visit in VR, and now the issue here is that I want to show you that place during the daytime because at nighttime there's no one there. So I'm gonna speed up the video again, just take off the headset and look at my phone. In the meantime, you can enjoy the little time lapse of nighttime going into daytime. Alright boys, it's time to head over to my favorite place to visit in GTA 5 in VR. Actually, it's still not 9 AM, which, yeah, it has to be 9 AM for people to show up. So I'm gonna waste a little bit of time here and just, you know, show you this chopper because remember this chopper? We're gonna see this helicopter several times. I'm just checking if there's someone in the boat, and there is. I don't know what they're doing. And now I'm gonna shoot some seagulls because I hate them. Now, if you like birds, I like birds, but seagulls are terrible people. Now, those motherfuckers are... I live near a sea, and those motherfuckers are gonna steal your food, they're gonna attack your children, and they're gonna shit on your balcony. So I hate them. Fuck seagulls, they're horrible. Hey yo, what's up my dude? Walking your dog? It's just me sitting here next to a dead seagull, nothing unusual here, nothing to worry about. I'm just a normal guy. Uh-oh, he noticed the seagull. What? What? Dude, bruh, where you going? This is my food. I'm a caveman, I make meat. Dude, anyway. It's time, boys and girls. Let's head on over to my favorite location to visit in VR. It's right ahead. And here's the chopper again. Yep, it keeps flying over there and it does a few little weird spins right where I'm going. It spins around weirdly. I don't know what we're supposed to think Rockstar was trying to do with this chopper there. Anyway. Here's the place. We're almost there. And we have a few people driving little, what's it called? Fucking forgot the name of those things. Jet skiing. Let's call it jet skiing. We have some people jet skiing. We have some people lounging around the beach. You can already see this is a very populated beach. Way different than any other ones we've seen in GTA 5. And that's what I like about it. This is an actual beach with actual people doing stuff. It's pretty cool. You can even see the ambience of people playing tennis because there's a tennis court to the right, but as soon as you go there, no one's playing tennis and the ambience stops because they didn't bother animating it. Anyway, we have people chilling and talking, and we even have a few sandcastles. I don't know who made them since there's no children in GTA 5, but who cares? Doesn't matter. It's a nice populated beach, way more populated than any other beach in this game. But the place I'm actually going is up there. Boys and girls, this is my favorite place to go to because I actually often go on vacation to a place that looks just like this one. So let's check it out. And it's beautiful, beautiful pool with a nice bar in the middle. Of course, there's no bartender because they didn't bother programming one. But it's a nice bar in the middle with actual music playing and people all around the pool. And it's a freaking awesome place to visit in VR. I don't know how impressive it looks in 2D, probably not so awesome. But in VR, this place is freaking beautiful. I like the ambience, I like the vibe, and I always like sitting down in the jacuzzi here, just chilling for a few seconds before I continue playing. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Hey yo girls, are you seeing that chopper that keeps showing up like every 2 minutes? Am I the only one bothered by it? Look at those flags. I like that. It's a nice touch. and the water looks great. And here's the chopper yet again for the third time. Like I said, it keeps showing up, looping and looping, and does the same thing. It comes over here, does a few weird spins, and fucks off, and then comes back, does a few spins, fucks off, and comes back. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know what's up with this chopper. I don't know what Rockstar was going for, but it's weird. Anyway, this is the place, guys. This is what I wanted to show you all along. My favorite location to visit in VR in GTA 5. And if you didn't know about this place, leave a comment, because I mean it's not exactly a place you'll stumble upon randomly unless you're really exploring the game. It's not a place that's involved in any quests, and at least in the single player. I haven't played the multiplayer, so I don't know. I mean, I did play it, anyway. We even have some people drinking coffee here. Of course, they're not actually drinking anything. They're just sitting on a table. They're not animated to eat or drink. But we can imagine that this is probably supposed to be a coffee place right above the pool. And that's also a nice little touch. And yeah, this is looking pretty awesome in VR. It's like a very positive location. Like, makes me feel good, because I like beaches and I like sunny weather. And this is what I'm getting here. Like, it's very well made, this place. Obviously it's not like drowning in detail, but it's good enough for a game. It's good enough for a location most people will not even see. But I recommend you visit it during the day when there's people. But since this is YouTube, I'm gonna jump in the water, go for a very short swim, and I'm gonna end this video with a bang, because yes, this is YouTube, we have to end it with a bang. Now, you probably already guessed what this means, but I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna sit down and chill. Yeah, look at this awesome place. Freaking awesome. Oh, and here's our friend the chopper again.
Please.
God bless America.